Italians will never take an Advil for a headache. They never put butter on their bread. Hey guys, it's Caroline, and today I'm gonna be talking about 5 things you'll never see an Italian do in Italy. All right, the first thing is actually something I didn't really think about till I came back to America after living in Italy for so long, and it is that they don't take Advil for headaches. Italians will never take an Advil for a headache. If they have a headache, they'll take a nap, they'll drink some chamomile tea, they'll do any sort of natural remedy they can think of, but the very last thing they'll do is take an Advil. If they ever take something like an Advil, it's if they're really, really sick and in a lot of pain. I feel like in America we kind of abuse Advil a little bit, but in Italy they always go for the natural remedies first, and then Advil is only for extreme pain. The second thing you will never see an Italian do is put cheese on their seafood. So any dish that has seafood in it, whether it's a pasta dish or just a regular plain old seafood dish, they will never put cheese on top of it because Italians think that putting cheese on seafood takes away from the delicate flavors of the seafood. So you will never see a seafood dish in Italy that has cheese on top of it on a menu, and they will never bring you like Parmesan cheese to sprinkle on top if you have a seafood dish that you've ordered, even if it's pasta, which I know is surprising because a lot of Americans think you have to put cheese on any pasta dish. But in Italy, they never put cheese on any pasta dishes that have seafood in them. And I actually really like this because I do think that you get more of the cheese flavor if you put it on your seafood. And if you just eat the dish as it is and taste the natural flavors of the seafood without any cheese mixed in, you'll really get the full experience, and the dishes taste a lot better, in my opinion. So, just something to consider if you're going to Italy. I do think the Italians know what they're doing when it comes to food. The next thing you'll never see an Italian do is also food related, and it is they never put butter on their bread. In America, a lot of times you'll go to a restaurant and they'll bring butter to your table for your bread, and it's really common to just spread butter on your bread. But in Italy, they will never bring butter to your table, and if you ask for butter for your bread, they'll give you a weird look. Italians just don't do that. I'm not sure exactly why, but it's just not part of the Italian culture, I guess. All right, the next thing you'll never see an Italian do is put ice in their water. That is something very American. If you go to a restaurant, 9 times out of 10, there will be ice in your water. And in Italy, they never put ice in their water. If you go to a restaurant and order water, there will never be ice with it, and you have to ask for ice if you want it. Italians will either cool their water in the fridge and drink it chilled like that, or they will just drink it at room temperature, but they will never add ice cubes to their water. All right, the last thing you will never see an Italian do is eat eggs and bacon for breakfast. That is a very American breakfast, and it's actually very hard to find that kind of breakfast if you go to Italy, unless it's a place that's catering to like American clientele. But in Italy, they have brioche, which are like croissants filled with cream filling or jam or chocolate filling. Italians have more of a sweet breakfast. Some will have cookies and toast with Nutella, but their breakfast is definitely more on the sweet side, whereas American breakfast is more on the savory side. They do have omelets in Italy, but they eat them for lunch or dinner. All right, those are all the things you'll never see an Italian do. I hope this was helpful for any of you learning more about Italy and the Italian culture. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm almost to 6,000 subscribers, so I'm super excited about that. And if you subscribe, that would be amazing. Also, make sure to follow me on TikTok. I post a new Italian word of the day there every single day, so you can learn some Italian with me that way. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.